If you're looking for a quick way to DIY a backsplash for the IKEA play kitchen, stick around because I got 5 ideas for you, including a DIY that will cost you absolutely nothing. Welcome to my channel. My name is Janelle, and today I'm going to talk about 5 different ways that you can DIY a backsplash for the IKEA play kitchen. This is one toy that is such a must-have for so many moms. Well, let's admit it, it's more for the moms to DIY than it is for the kids. It's just so much fun. There's so many different ways that you can do it. And I know when I was looking for ways to make a backsplash, I was getting so overwhelmed because there are so many different things you can do. Today's video is going to talk about 5 different ways that you can make a backsplash, including the way I did mine with a DIY using items that I had in my house. It'll either cost you $0 or just a few bucks at the local dollar store. First, let's talk about 4 other ways that you could DIY a backsplash for the IKEA kitchen. One of the most popular ways is to use the faux stick-on tiles. And this is a route that I really want to use, but unfortunately it was just not in my price budget that I wanted to do. I picked up the IKEA kitchen, first of all, secondhand for 40 bucks. And then when looking into the stick-on tiles, anything that I really liked when looking on Amazon, even AliExpress, a bunch of different sites and stores, it was going from $30 to $40 for the tiles because I need about 3 to 4 of them to cover the full backsplash. There are local dollar stores that sell really nice ones. Unfortunately, I went to multiple stores. I couldn't find one that I really liked. And if you were to buy them from the dollar store, it could cost you from $15 to $20. So if you find ones that you really like, it is an affordable option. I was just not able to find one that I really liked for the theme I was going for the kitchen. The second way is a really easy way to do it if you have a cute wallpaper already on your back wall, or you just want to keep it white, or maybe you have a wood accent wall, wherever you place your kitchen, because this is usually just hollow, there is no back to it. It'll just take on anything that's on the back wall. So if you have a really nice accent wall in your house, just place the kitchen there and you have a cute backsplash. Number 3 is a way I thought of, especially if you have a Cricut or you know someone who can make you items. This is a great idea, is using decals. So I even have some on my wall over here. You can see like the gold stickers I've used. So if you have any of extra of those lying around your house, then you could use those for the backsplash instead of doing this DIY, which I will show you guys. Or maybe you want to order some decals off Etsy, or you can make them yourself. It is a really easy way to make a cute backsplash. Next is using paper. I've had this in my craft drawer for quite a bit of time, and it's just a fun little pattern. And I got this from a local craft store. I think it was Michael's, but I'm sure the dollar store sells paper like that as well. I have tons of these like scrapbook paper, but they're just small. But if you had enough of the same pattern, you could easily put this behind here and just continue going, and it would make a really nice backsplash. And you would only need maybe 2 or 3 of these, and I think they're around 99 cents or something like that. It's super affordable just to get this easy paper. Now let's jump into the DIY. I'm going to show you guys how I created this DIY backsplash, which I really love. I like the retro kind of look to it. It kind of looks like a watercolor. So I'm going to show you guys how I did this, as well as some tips on how you can do it and learn from my mistakes that I did during this DIY. So let's jump into it. Today is backsplash day. I've gone through so many different ideas of what I want to do for the play kitchen for this. I've gone through different ideas of using those stick-on tiles, but they end up being $30, $40 by the time I could find ones that I really liked. Went to multiple dollar stores, could not find ones that I liked. So in the end, I am going to DIY this backsplash because I haven't seen many people do it this way, and it is so much more affordable. I got this board, cut it out, just one of those cardboard, or you could use just cardboard that you have from a plain box. Like, I probably didn't even need to buy this. I got tons of boxes in my garage right now. Cut it to the size that I needed. I made little marks in the corner there of where the edges are, just so I have a little bit of extra room to pin or glue this to the back of the kitchen. Got a stencil. You can find this at your local dollar store. I already own this one. And I'd gone through the idea of using paint, but it just seemed like a messier idea with it kind of leaking through is a possibility. And I didn't have the right pink color that I really wanted. So I found this marker. So I'm going to use this and fill it in and kind of go around the whole back of the board and use a little stencil. So let's see how this works out. We are done, and overall I think it looks pretty cute. I love using the marker. I think it just added kind of like a watercolor type feel to it. I mean, some are a little lopsided just with my measuring, but once it's on, it's not going to make overly a big difference. I think it turned out great for just using one of these markers, but a tip, I guess, from doing it, the marker that I was using was running out near the end. Like you can see the tip of it, like it's getting really flat, so it's kind of near its end. So I suggest if you are going to do this, maybe use a Sharpie instead and have two on hand, just to make sure that you have enough ink for it. And then also this being a washable marker, which I thought of halfway through during this project, that if any water splashes on it, then it could kind of like come off. But I don't expect her to really be playing with water with the play kitchen. But I mean, toddlers, you never really know. To fix that problem, I have this clear coat plastic sticky contact paper stuff that I've used for like other past projects. I'm going to measure that out and just put this on the back of the cardboard just to make it a little more sturdier and durable. And if anything splashes on it, it'll be okay. And I think having a little shine to it as well will also make it kind of look like more like a realistic tile in the end. And I also thought about maybe putting gray marker around each of the flowers to make it look like a tile, but I think that's just going to be too busy, and I didn't like the color of the gray. I tested a bit of the gray right here and I just didn't like it. So I think I'm just going to keep it simple. Sometimes that's the way to go, not to overthink it, not to overdo it. So the next step, I'm just going to put this clear coat on over top, measure that out, stick it on, and then hot glue gun the cardboard to the back of the kitchen. The backsplash is on, and instead of using hot glue, I end up just using some thumbtacks. I thought this was just a lot easier, and then if I ever want to change it out in later on, it's just easier way to get it undone. So I just did 3 at the top and 2 at the bottom. I hope you guys enjoyed those DIYs on how to make a backsplash for the IKEA play kitchen. If you do any of these DIYs or have remade this kitchen in the past, put a comment with the link down below, as I'd love to see what you did. And make sure you stick around, give this video a big thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. As I'm remaking this whole kitchen, there's so many ideas going on right now, more than just what you see right here. I got other things coming in the mail and things I want to DIY on it. So I'm going to do a full reveal video on that, so make sure you stick around for that. Thank you so much for watching this video, and like I said, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'm back all the time with different DIYs and vlogs with Everly, so stick around for all of that. And until then, I'll see you next week. Bye!